What's your name, young lady?
I think everyone was very good.
If you like the kids, or you can even take a video.
Can the kids hear?
Absolutely. So I just jotted down a few notes, thoughts, and so some of my thoughts were that. Okay, so.
Thank you.
Mom and Dad, children do not always realize how sweet and kind their parents are, how gentle and wise, and sometimes we take you for granted, and for all the sacrifices that you've made for us in your own loving way. But then we finally grow up and we learn how much your love has meant and how thoughtful you've been. And so this comes with all the thanks today. Sorry, so if everybody could just raise their glass. If I can find my little note. So tonight is about celebrating the love that surrounds you and the happiness that is wished for you today and always.
Cheers. Cheers.
Love you.
Love you on that. Thank you very much.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. That was very nice.
Very nice. Well, I thank you. Mom and I thank you.
Is it our time?
Because it's been a great 50 years with the lady, all of you girls, and my son so much to. Because this family is this woman right here. Because as Uncle Lenny and I will attest, we spent a lot of time building a business, ruining a business, building a business, ruining a business, bouncing around. But the steady factor was the mother's. And your mother did a terrific job with all of you. And I want to say that as a father, I am extremely proud of each and every one of you. You have exceeded whatever expectations or desires we could want. And I want to point out something to all of you that I hope you carry through the rest of your life, is that there is nothing, absolutely nothing more important than family. When it comes down to when you're in the dirt and the shit is being shoveled on you and it's garbage, there's one person, one place to go, and that's your family. And I want all of you, for the rest of your lives, and as long as Mom and I are alive, to please stay close together, communicate, talk to each other, help each other, because family, or as Uncle Len and I would say, familia, Polish, is the most important thing. I'm proud of each and every one of your achievements. Do never, not ever denigrate what you've achieved. You all have achieved a lot more than you probably thought you would when you were 18, 19. Because you stuck to it, and your mother put her boot up your butt if you did. And to my grandchildren, I want to say, I love you all. The 6 of you are just dear to my heart and to Grandma's heart. I love you so, and it's so much fun seeing you. I wish we could see you every day, but we can't. We wish you all apart. But we want you kids, as cousins, to stay in touch with each other, talk to each other, see each other as much as possible, because again, family. It's family, and it's important that you know each other, and you take care of each other, and you help each other. And the only other thing I have to say is, if there's such a thing as reincarnation, 100 years from now, 200 years from now, I want God to put me right back into the same situation, the same wife, the same children, the same brother, the same family. I will do it again. I love you all very much. Thank you very much.
Cheers, cheers. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom.
Here. Cheers. Keep walking, friend. Keep walking. Keep walking. Hold up the signs. Hold them up high. No further. Hold them high. Hold them up high.
Okay, wow.
Very nice.
This looks good.
Come on, Walter. You can put down your family sign. Come here. Steve. Right. Remember to speak up. So, we have the kids here, and we were wondering, what do they really think of Grandpa and Grandma? We wanted to know. So we did a bit of a focus group. We asked them about their opinion. And here's what they came up with. What do you like about Grandpa and Grandma?
They let us run around in the basement. Also, they don't yell that much.
Grandma is nice and funny. I'd like to play chess with her, but it gets a little too easy to beat her. Hence, don't let us win anymore, Grandma. Grandpa is cool. He helps you hunt and fish, and he even gives great business advice. They're very experienced, well-mannered, intelligent, and fun people. Basically, any good adjective applies to them.
They're always there when you need them. Even if it means driving a car and you don't actually know how to drive. Remember the Prius, Grandma? They came to see me in Interlochen. Twice.
Yes, they came to Imagination Stage, my first play.
Franny likes swimming in the pool.
They make the house look nice for us. The pool, the patio, and the garage. Well, the patio's not quite done, but they're working on it, I think. But the rest looks nice. They spend a lot of time and money to make the house look perfect for us.
So what do you like about coming to Michigan?
I like seeing all the relatives.
Seeing Grandpa and Grandma. The house is great for hide and seek. You let us play in the computer and stay up late. I never get to do that. And it's fun to see where our parents grew up.
We like playing axes and allies against Elton Show. Except when we win.
Do you remember a funny or weird or maybe embarrassing thing that happened while you were at Grandpa and Grandma's?
No, nothing. Well, I dropped seaweed on Avery's head at the lake.
We flipped our canoe on the pond. Well, almost flipped it. Definitely funny. Also, Grandpa said he'd burn my cap if I wore it backwards. Better get some matches, Grandpa. Our first time tubing was fun and weird. Our hair looked like S-H-I-T.
Oh, did somebody burp?
What do you say, Franny?
I burp.
Say I burped.
All right, if you could just describe Grandpa and Grandma in one word, what would it be?
Caring.
Lovable. Happy.
Relatives.
Experiences.
Say it.
Excited.
Excited.
Didn't I say basically any good adjective already?
Where is it? I can't do it in one word. Best grandparents in the world.
It's amazing that you've been married for 50 years. It makes me happy and sad at the same time. I hope there will be many more happy years.
Just 2 words. Thank you.
Thank you.
Even though we couldn't catch any fish yesterday.
We could, but we just didn't keep them. We just didn't keep them.
Thank you, Kiro. Thank you, dear. Grandpa, here's the house.
Can I go bear hug?
Here's a bear.
Sure, bear hug.
Thank you so much. Good
physical attraction. And then on our mom and my, when we had our first date, a big party was going around us. It was a fraternity party. Mom and I found so many things in common that we talked for the whole 2-3 hours. We didn't even dance. And her roommate, who we doubled with, who was one of my fraternity brothers, as her date, I guess when the guy asked Mom, what were we talking about? We just found that we had a lot of fun. And then it just went from there. So, but your mother kept testing the field. Ever since she met me, she didn't turn any other dates down until a little later. And we just,
So you guys, it was the conversation that you guys were connected so much that you could lose each other's, you could lose yourself in time. Is that?
well, yeah, we both went to Catholic high school, we both Catholic, we both came from poor families, and we did a lot of different, so we sat and we talked. There's a party going on, Mom and I were just oblivious, we were just talking.
That's nice. Nice.
I was just,
I have a question. Earlier,
Wait, Mom's got to answer. Mom's got to answer.
Sorry.
Well, it was because he made me laugh. It was so wonderful to be out on a date with someone who made me laugh. And belly laugh. It's just great. He has a good sense of humor.
Yeah, you can answer.
What's your question?
No, I can't remember. Hold on. Oh, so when you met and you first got married, did you think that the life that you would build together would look like it looks today? You know what I mean? Did you think that you would live in the kind of house you live in and have 4 children and do the kind of work you're doing? Did you think you'd be so successful? Did you think you would not be so successful? Did you?
No, you never know.
Uh-huh.
When you get married, you really don't know what to expect. But you like being with that other person so much. You're going to go live with whatever you get.
So, you know, it's interesting because we've all married much later than you did.
You kind of knew what you were getting.
Well, you know, we were just talking about this because my parents also, they were 21 and 23 when they got married. And so they lived twice as long together as they ever lived alone, you know? And I think that who they became was just hugely influenced by each other and in some ways growing up together. You know, I mean, I think about the people I hung out with in my 20s and I kind of grew up with them, you know? But you guys were married and having babies in your 20s, so you kind of grew up together also. And you know, and I just wonder how you think you influenced, like how did Jerry change who you became as a grown-up?
Good question.
You know what I mean? I'm just because I feel like Joe and I met and I was 34. I already was a grown woman, you know?
Well, when we first got married, I thought I'm going to be as good a housekeeper as his mother. So I ironed the sheets, ironed his shorts, ironed his t-shirts, until one day I thought, this is ridiculous. I never did that. So tell me, Gerald, did I influence you?
well, I guess the one thing that I would say was very, maybe a lifesaver or a good marriage saver was the fact is I had no problem with your mother becoming independent in terms of if she wanted to go to school, she went and got advanced degrees. I didn't interfere with her life in terms of I'm the man and here's the rule.
Yeah, that's true. You're open-minded
And
about
maybe I'm
that.
wrong, but maybe that's the way I saw it. Is that I did not interfere with your mother's independence to the point where now she is my boss.
In my wildest dreams.
No, but I thought it was not my place to meddle in her developing herself. So your mother did develop. She was a very, the great story is after we were married about a month, we were up in Port Huron and we were at Bernie and Sue, that's her brother and his wife. there sitting Penny, and Nancy came over to me and said, "Do you mind if I pay? You can have some pennies, and do you mind if I play poker?" And I said, "No," and I gave her whatever pennies I had. And she walked over to play poker, and I leaned over to her mother and I said, "See, I'm the boss." And her mother gave me a look, and I should have recognized it. You don't know what you're in for. But your mother was a very independent lady, and I don't think, as all couples do, you have your moments. Gotta interfere with her being what she was being. But
I carried down the Polish tradition. Strong women.
Grandma Busha was a strong lady. I came from a maternal household. My father was a good man, but he never really expressed himself or came across real strong unless you did something wrong, and then he bounced you off walls. Not literally, but etc. And Grandma was kind of cool, and Grandma was a tough lady. And I think all of you have picked up some of that, and you've got a strong mother. So between Grandma Behaylo and Grandma Busha and your mother, I don't know if you could be any tougher or stronger or more determined to be who you are. But Mom and I, we had our ups and downs when we were dating. Your mother, she was not going to make a commitment until it was like she just damn well felt like it. And I was ready to make a commitment after 2 or 3 days. We went all the way through. We started dating the week before Thanksgiving at our first fraternity party after she found out I was a senior. And she did not accept my pin, the fraternity pin, until almost June when school was over with. And I said to her, I remember saying something, "What am I, just another good old Joe?" And then I went off to the Army, and when I came back from the Army, it was serious.
So, what made you accept Dad's pin? What was it?
Well, I was on the court, the fraternity big party. Oh, he's one of these immature men who just wants a woman who got an award. So I'm not looking at that.
A trophy.
Yeah, I'm not a trophy. And then he convinced me I wasn't a trophy.
How?
We liked each other.
Got it.
That's quite a taste.
And that is chocolate mousse. That is
Thank you.
There you go.